Hey everyone, this is the Bearded Zeno, and it's going to be my review of the NECA 8-bit Rocky action figure. And this is a bit of a different speed from what we've gotten in this 8-bit line before. This is a Sega Master System figure, so you can see it has a different box. Just going to bring in the Rambo, which will be my next review. And you see it's the black box, just like the rest of the Nintendo ones that we've gotten. This is a Sega Master System box. As you see, the NECA logo is in the Sega font, and that is really, really cool. And flip it over to the side, just like that, blah, blah, blah. Just that same bland, boring box from the Master Systems. And, you know, that's the way it should be. I like this. You know, this is a nice throwback. I mean, the boxes are bland, you can't really do anything about that, but I really do like this. This stands out on the shelf, and hopefully we get some more, you know, Master System figures like this, because this box is, you know, really neat, and maybe we can get a whole Master System collection going. That'd be cool. But flip it over, flip it open, and you see we have the video game graphics, just like with any of these figures. There's Rocky, push button to start, so that's really cool. And of course inside you see we have an actual insert that is from the game, and of course the HUD from the game. And of course, you know, figure's not in here, but what I want to talk about is the actual clamshell in here. Very much reminds me of a Hot Toys clamshell. Let me just go ahead and pull it out. As you see, it's got two layers, and it clamps the figure in there. So that's really cool. You know, it's like a mini Hot Toys figure. And that's actually a theme going on with the Rocky one, or the Rambo one. Sorry. I just woke up. But that's actually a theme going on with the Rambo one as well. So I'll touch on that when I get to that one. But I really do like this this clamshell in here. That really does remind me of a Hot Toys figure. That's really cool. And of course, you know, the boxes for these 8-bit figures. I just love the, you know, the window panel. That's really cool. And like I said, this is unique and different. I like the fact that they're doing the Master System box. That's really neat. So we'll move this over to the side, and we'll bring in the actual figure. Well, bam. Actually, let me angle down for this. And this figure is just up on my camera. It's just a straight repaint of one of their classic Rocky figures. Yeah, this isn't a new sculpt or anything. So their articulation is lacking in some areas, mainly the legs. I mean, you have the bend here, which is pretty much standard for NECA now, but it's the legs. You can't articulate the legs anymore. They can just swivel, but that's perfectly okay, because really you're going to want to display this figure with this accessory that he has, because that's a really cool accessory. And yeah, that's how I'm going to keep him posed. So really you don't need to do anything crazy with the legs to keep it like that. I messed with it, and now he's not standing up. There we go. But yeah, this is really cool. I like the paint job on this. You know, from far away, it actually looks just like a normal Rocky figure. And then when you get in close, you see all these awesome cell shading and all this cool stuff. So let's go ahead and take this whole thing off. It's just like a really pliable rubber, really nice. And just look at the figure itself. Like I said, the articulation is pretty standard. This right here, I mean, that's just like the standard NECA stuff. Single band here, you know how a NECA figure articulates by now. But one area that it does differ is the actual hinge on the toes. And this is strange. Very strange. I don't know why this figure has this, because, you know, you can't really, I guess you can get like a somewhat dynamic pose with that. But yeah, see, kind of. But really, the upper leg articulation does hinder what you can do with this. But like I said, this is an older sculpt, so you really can't knock it for this, because, you know, these figures are always just straight repaints of, you know, figures that they've produced. So, you know what you're getting into with this far in the line. You know, if you're collecting them so far, you know what you're getting, and you can't really complain about getting repaints because, oh shit. Because they are great repaints. You know, they make them completely different figures. And, you know, I especially don't own any Rocky figures because, you know, they're older. I'm not that big of a fan of Rocky, but I do enjoy these 8-bit figures. I really do enjoy this one because, you know, the American flag and all that good stuff. And, you know, Rocky is an American icon, so it just really does stand out on the shelf, you know, in the lineup with these guys. So that's really cool. And like I said, it's not too much with this figure, you know. I mean, like, you know, the articulation is standard. The paint apps are great. And yeah, there's not too many negatives I can say about it. I mean, like, the only real negative is the leg articulation right here, but that was with the original figure, so you can't knock this figure for it, and you can't really knock the original one either because that was years ago. So yeah, this is definitely a really good entry into the 8-bit line. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely a necessary one because it's the first Master System one. I mean, that's cool. So I do recommend this figure. You know, I'll say I highly recommend this figure. And yeah, you know where you can get it. I got it at the NECA eBay store. Should still be in stock there because these 8-bit figures don't sell out that fast there. And so far, it's not at Big Bad Toy Store yet, but I'm pretty sure it will be soon. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns of the figure, just leave in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.